welcome to your weekly reading. Let me share the information with you. I'm using the Hanson Roberts deck again. I know it's a bit shiny, so we'll just have to make sure that you can see the pictures. Now this, the star, you can see that there, this leapt out as I was shuffling. I needed to include that. We then have the Hierophant, doesn't often show up in the weeklies. The Magician, and finally the beautiful Lovers card. I've got another piece of information I'll bring in a bit later, but let's begin with this lovely star energy. This is a message for us to trust. I'm just getting some more words coming in, so when I pause a moment, I'm just listening in. To trust and believe. Now is the time to really believe in your inner self, your heart and soul, your inner wisdom, your higher wisdom. This is such a positive card. Attached to this is good luck and good fortune. But you know what I love about this? The word that really rings true for me is hope. Hope and optimism. It's a very hopeful card. And it's saying that you have every reason to be hopeful and optimistic about what's going on, or what you're hoping to achieve, what you're striving towards. This is success. This is almost like good luck and good fortune, but it says you can. I know you're not there yet, but you can be hopeful. You can be positive. You can think positively about what you're aiming for, what you are reaching for, what you're going for. But trust yourself. Trust your own inner wisdom, your own inner voice. Trust the higher, the one consciousness as well. This is also a card of protection. I mean, I just look at that. It's also, I was just guided then to look at what this lady is looking up to, the light. This is a very light-filled card and energy. It's about the light, it's about the divine, it's about the angels and guides, it's about them holding you, it's about them protecting you, guiding you, supporting you as you go through this journey. Just got shivers then. Thank you. Gosh, we need it, don't we? The Hierophant. Now, this can talk about you searching for some sort of meaning. This meaning may come from different sources, different places. So it may be that you have someone, it could be a friend or a person in your life, a family member that you go to, and they really give you good, like wise counsel, you know, good wise advice from the heart and soul. Or it might be someone that you like a religious leader, someone that you just go to. It could be some sort of spiritual person that you just love, and they kind of make sense to you, and what they say resonates with your heart and soul. So this Hierophant, I feel like this week you might be searching for this. You might be searching for this understanding, this knowingness, this wisdom, this higher, this deeper wisdom. And it just, it doesn't feel like in a big way, but it does feel this week is very much about listening to yourself, the higher one consciousness, or other people where they resonate with you. Not people that are talking from their ego, but people that are talking from their heart and soul, and it touches you deeply. So it's almost like immersing yourself in that, because that's where you're going to get the answers. That's where you're going to get the inspiration. This is also the star card, a card of inspiration, of being inspired, of getting a download. We've talked about this before, haven't we? Just recently, about downloads coming in. This is where, I think some of you are definitely going to get some more. It's just carrying on, they're telling me. The thing that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, the downloads, definitely coming coming in more and more and more for you. So yeah, just be open to it. But if you're listening or reading or watching anything that doesn't resonate or puts you in a state of fear or panic or takes you away from who you are, that's not the right thing for you. Come away from that. It's about only allowing into your life the people, the books, the telephone, the television programs, the messages, whatever it is, only the things that connect with your heart and soul and make you feel expansive. If anything makes you feel like you're oppressed or suppressed or constricted or restricted, it's not the right thing. You want to go for the things that make you feel expansive and good and alive and upbeat and like, yes, those are the things. And this does it, this energy, this magician energy. Now, this is telling us that you are getting very close to something quite big. It's a general reading. It's going to mean different things to different people. Now, for some of you, you are changing yourself. You're becoming more of who you truly are, your heart and soul. You're letting go of the facade and the mask that you used to wear, and you're doing things more in line with who you truly are. Now, some of you are changing your belief systems, your habits, the way you live, where you live. Some of you are changing your work, your business, your jobs, in that sort of domain. So there's lots of different ways you can look at this. But the magician comes along when you're just about to go, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. Now, for some of you, this means you've been in the background working towards this. You've been creating, you've been designing, you've been writing, you've been planning, you've been doing your inner work, whatever it is, you've been in the background, and now you're getting closer and closer to living a life that's more authentic, more you, more the real you. This is the magician. It's going to the world. Ta-da! This is me. Raw, naked, who I truly am. No apologies. This is me. I love it. I love it. Now, I don't know if any of you looked at the 2020 readings, but there was a lot of magician energy appearing in 2020, and that's the sense that I'm getting. Next year, I think for some of you, for many of you, is going to feel very different in terms of energy. Lots of this about where we get the opportunity to step into our power, step into who we truly are, what we're here to do, what our work is, what our passion is, what our mission is. And here this week, I feel that some of you are getting more information about that. You're getting, whether it's certainty, whether it's confirmation, whether it's an insight, whether it's answers, whether you're going to have another leap and another jump in regard to you showing the world what you're really made of. Yeah, okay. I'm just looking at my notes. I know I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, I do all of my download and tuning in and picking and choosing like off camera so I can go really deep, and I make loads of notes. So they've asked me to just glance down. You know what they're giving us this week is a taste of what's to come. That's what they said when I was in meditation and picking the cards. They said, this week is about a taste of what's to come. It might be a little glimpse, it might be a moment, a second, it might be fleeting, it might be an hour, it might be a whole day of you feeling that energy. But it's like, this is what's coming up. This is what you're nearly close to, you're nearly stepping into. Now, with the magician, sometimes it can be an energy where you're just holding back a little bit, and it's so interesting. They're just talking to me. Okay, got it. That's a message for me as well. Where you know what's in your heart and soul, and you are making strides towards it, and you are, taking action, and you're moving closer to it. But there's just one part of you thinking, oh my gosh, have I really got to jump full out, both feet? Oh my gosh, is it going to be all right? And they're saying, yes. Of course it is. This is who you are. This is who you are in your heart and soul. Of course, of course, of course. We've got you. We're guiding you. We're protecting you. We're holding you. Okay? God, I'm getting so many shivers. And then finally, we've got the Lovers for this week. Big choice or a big decision. And I think for some of you, it's connected to this. You're getting some sort of download, some information again, some inspiration, some steps forward, some clarity, some confirmation. And then you're going to say, right, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going. I'm going to do it then. I'm going to share it with people here. So, yes, they're building up the energy. So choices and decisions, you're guided and protected. We've got the angel in the top of the card there to say, we're looking after you. You're going to be all right. You know, I think after we make some of these jumps and leaps, we look back and we go, what are we worried about? But you know how it is. We're human. We've still got some of all of that stuff going on, haven't we? Could be a union, could be some sort of connection, soul to soul connection, new person coming into your life, new relationship, new friendship, new creative partnership, new colleague, new boss, just a new connection coming into your life, new animal coming into your life. Really deep, profound, soul to soul, heart to heart, mind to mind connection. Wonderful. Is there anything else on there? No, that just feels, it could be you coming back to yourself because of the clarity, the meaning, the understanding that you get with the Hierophant energy. So some sort of reassessing, rejigging, rethinking, realigning yourself based on new energies. And that's what I'm getting. Yes, there might be information that you're going to read or you're going to pick up or you're going to download yourself. But this is the other thing that came through. They're saying bring it in now. Higher vibrations. So this is what we're experiencing, and we have been anyway through this year, on and off, up and down. But now it's starting to really settle onto our planet, in our lives, with our own energies and frequencies and vibrations. We are now acting in and living in different energy, different vibrations and frequencies, and they are higher. So I think I had that the other week, didn't I? Like we're just going higher and higher. They're starting to settle in, they're starting to integrate, they're starting to assimilate down and just, stabilize and harmonize. And it does take a while for us to harmonize with the new energies. But I do feel that new information is coming in. And some of it is just as a result of your energy that has changed. Now you're in the frequency to pick something up, whereas before you weren't. Like that, the description, the analogy, the tuning in the radio and all of that sort of stuff. Well, you are able to now tune into a different radio station, and some of you are starting to hear the music of that and the words of that this week. Really powerful, really big. This is a theme that's going to continue, they're telling me, all throughout, but it's, we've had some really intense stuff over recent months. Now it's starting to integrate and harmonize and stabilize, and as we go through into next year as well. Wow. What an exciting week. I hope it's a really good one, and thank you for watching.